Howdy y'all, welcome back to lesson number 3 in the mandolin series. As I promised, we're going to have fun today. We're going to be using our G, make sure you're tuned up. Alright, our C, back to our G, and our D. It's from our first lesson. Okay, and again what we're doing is adding the fun stuff. And we're going to add that to all the chords. What do we get? We get our stuff like and if you're good with your picking hand, you know, we get to start you on that. If you can really get that pick going, doubt you can yet, but if you can, hey, that's where some of the magic lies. So yeah. Grab onto your booties and let's do this thing. Okay, thanks for sticking around. Like I said, fun stuff. So the part of this is where we actually get into stuff that people associate with mandolin only for the most part. Okay, only for the most part. Okay, yeah, guitar players try to do this too. So when we're playing G, again, I'm going to teach you out of G, C, and D how to do this on all 3 of those. So we're in G. We have on our A string the 2nd fret, and of course the 3rd fret on the high E. Now I'm just going to mention the next 2 sets of frets. We're going to move up to the 3rd fret, okay, here on the A string, and we're going to move up to the 5th fret on the high E string. So we can go ahead and do as many strings as you want, or just the 2. Okay, so depending on what your sound you're after here, so I'm going to go just on the 2 for now, 2 strings, 2 sets of strings. Okay, so what we have again is fret 2, fret 3, fret 3, fret 5. Now up the same thing here, up 2 frets to 5 and 7. Okay. Now we're going to walk up backwards. 3 and 5, 2 and 3. Okay, if we're playing all the strings. Okay, I play the chord right now so you can hear the going with it and working with it. In case you have like a guitar player or somebody else playing with you, it would sound more like that. But if you wanted to only play that part of it with the other person playing the rhythm part, then yeah, more than fair game. Okay, just for ideas, you can start like up here. Okay, so you can start at the beginning or start at the end. Okay, you get the idea. So just let your ears guide you to where you want to go. Okay, so we are using this as the first chord because we are in the key of G. So that's the first chord. Next chord we're going to do is C. Now it's going to be identical. Okay, so I shouldn't have to tell you anything. Now it's a matter of taste. If you want that high E string ringing out or not. Okay, that's up to you. With it ringing. Okay, so that should already give you an idea of how you want to approach this. Okay, again, we're here on the D string at 2nd fret, on the A string at 3rd fret. I'm hitting 3 sets of strings. Now up to 3 and 5, up to 5 and 7, then backward. Okay, so all the same rules apply. Okay, so whatever you want to do there. Okay, so it's up to you. Again, if I'm playing them back to back, just going from G, C, G, now when we go to D, okay, let's go to D. Now we're doing kind of what happened at G. Actually, exactly what happened in G for the most part. We're playing our D chord. Then we're going up to the A string and the E string, playing fret 2 and fret 3. Up to fret 3 and fret 5. Okay. Then to the G chord. Okay, hear how that is kind of cool? That can be used in so many ways, not just when we're playing this kind of a thing. Okay, if we are in G and C and G, now D, that was a neat way to get back to G, by doing that cool little thing in D only. Okay, and didn't do it anywhere else. So, you have learned something, not learnt. I guess that could be learnt if it's country enough, and if it's bluegrass enough. You have learned another skill here that you are not aware of how important it is until me sitting here telling you right now. Very important. And this can be used in so many ways. It'll be used over all of the chords you're going to use for the rest of your life to get from that last chord okay, you should be able to hear that. It's so cool. Or you could just go okay, but of course it sounds much better. With a little something something to get you back to the G chord or home base or the one chord. The one chord means what key we're in. Okay, I'll teach you why they're called this. The G, the key we're in, is called the one chord. The C is called the 4 chord. back to the 1 chord. Now the D is called the 5 chord. Okay, so we have 1, 4, 1, 5. Okay, we will get into a little bit of theory here later and teach you why they're called that and how important that is. It's as important as having strings on your mandolin here. Okay, when we were playing C, F, so C, F, that ain't it. Back to our C, to our G. Okay, so now we're in the key of C. The C becomes the 1. The F becomes the 4. The C is the 1. And the G is the 5. But C is 1 now. That's the key we are playing in. Becomes the 1. Okay? That might be way over your head at this moment. It should be. But it's going to be very important. So it's just a preview of things to come. A lot of people will not need to tell you the chords in the song anymore. They're just going to tell you, hey, we're in the key of C. It's just a 1-4-5 pattern. And that is the way 99% of the people that are other musicians are going to talk to you. They'll be, oh, it's a 1-4-1-5 back to 1 pattern. And you're going to be expected to know that. If you're just going to sit around playing in your house and never plan to play with anybody ever, then it's still important to learn. It really is. So we will be learning it, and I really, really, really hope that you apply yourself to that stuff. Okay, again, back to the fun. Okay, since the thing in D is the same as the one in G, but we only did part of it, you can go up to what we did in G and finish that whole idea out. Okay, so we have the idea finishing and back to G. So we have what I do. I did that G7 that I taught you. Because I'm getting ready to go to the C chord. Okay, it sounded cool, right? It's like, wow, what do you do? What do you do? Oh, it's something I already know. Okay, check it out. Okay, so work with your picking hand to get that working. So you're gonna have to really dig into them. And that's where a stiff pick is definitely going to be needed. If you have a thin pick, flat out truth here, it will not work. Okay, and a mandolin is known for having having that's a staple. That's 50% of what people are going to expect from a mandolin. Okay, that's what it does. Okay, so work on those as well, and that's part of the reason I taught you the fan, supposedly, because those are the things that people play when they're doing. Okay, see, so I tricked you into working, even though it's a lot of fun. Okay, so yeah, I'll do that now and then. I'm a jerk that way. Okay, and you guys stay groovy. Again, I always am, and I'll catch you for tomorrow's lesson, whether it be next month or next week. Again, don't continue to the next lesson until you have everything else under your belt. Okay, don't take on more than you can handle until you can handle it. Then by all means, take it on. Don't ever stop. Okay, catch you soon. Bye-bye.